welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Diabetic Cookbook. I'm Sophie Deville and today I am going to show you 3 different recipes, equally nutritious. One for vegetarians, one with bacon, so with meat lovers, and another one which is like a little bit of a fancy one. And maybe if you can add it with something for breakfast, like a fruit, I think it will be really good for you. Just to show you that in the morning, even though everybody is extremely busy, you can still have a very nutritious and healthy breakfast. Now I hope you like it, and let's just get right into it. So first of all, we're going to start with the tortilla with bacon. For this, you will need what I've shown you. So first, what you need to do is you need to cut about half a slice of bacon. So you discard the other half because you don't want it to have too much fat in it. So I cut it in 3 like this, and then in little squares like that. So you put it aside. Then this is kale, but if you wanted, you could use maybe some mushrooms. The problem with mushrooms is that they don't, when I cook them, they lose this sort of blackish water, so it doesn't look very nice, and then your tortilla will not look very nice. It will look kind of brownish. So for this reason, I am using kale. As you can see, it's very small amounts, and then I need to do a little bit of onion, and after this it's ready to cook. You see, I'm only using just tiny little bit. I don't. So now that you have added kale, onion and bacon, you want to let it cook. And in the meantime, what you need to do is beat the eggs. I am using just 1 egg. I think it's just perfect for the size of the tortilla. You don't need to have any more, but you can obviously add 2 eggs if you wanted to. I beat them up because it's easier to put it than in the tortilla. And then I will add a tiny bit, little dash of cream. While you're doing this, don't forget to look at your bacon and make sure that you mix it well. Okay, now the bacon is ready, as is the onions. Everything is cooked. What you want to do is you want to put it in like a little circle like this. You want to add on top of it your eggs. And you want to make sure you put it in like a circle, so that when you add the tortilla, and you want it will be nice and even everywhere. You see? So you have tortilla everywhere and also the bacon. Once it's like this, you want to add the tortilla on top. Press it. Let it continue to let it cook. A little bit of cheese on top of the tortilla, like so. And then you flip your tortilla so that the cheese can cook as well from underneath. Look at this. Looks nice. It's for like 20 seconds, something like this. And then you put it in 2, like that. You turn it like this. And this is done, ready to serve. Now the next tortilla I am doing is for my vegetarian friends. Courgette, feta cheese and egg tortilla. What I think is easier, because you can do it for the next day as well, is you can cut a whole courgette like I'm going to show you, and then you can leave it in the fridge for the next day. So what you want to do take your courgette, cut the end, two ends like this. Then I get rid of not all of the skin, just like that. So my courgette looks like this. And then you want to grate it because we're going to add salt to it. Today I'm doing half of the courgette, so I leave the other half in here. Then what you want to do is you want to take a dish, put it in there, and you want to add a little bit of salt to this. Leave it like this to rest for 5 minutes, and then you will see that the water is going to come out, and then we'll press it, we'll squeeze it, and then it will be done. As I told you, I do it for my two sons in the morning, and we are always late in the morning. So if I make it, I tell you, so can you. So it just takes really 5 minutes. Now, can you see that it is actually losing water? It's through a sieve, and you want to press on it. So you do like this, and you press it. Now, you don't need to go crazy over it, but I recommend putting no salt because you've already put salt on top of the courgettes, and you will have the salt with the feta cheese as well. So I will only recommend putting some pepper when you beat the egg. What you need also now is a tiny little bit of feta cheese. You cut it in little bits like this, and you see you just need half, and then I shall add the courgettes, you see, like this. I try to make it round like I showed you earlier on, like a little circle. The feta cheese. See, I haven't even used half a slice. There's some little bits left. It's starting to cook, you can see, so you add your eggs to it. Make sure it stays in a little circle. When it's starting to get a little bit more cooked, like this, press, so it attaches to the tortilla, and then you just need to turn it. Missed it. There you are. So, and then you turn it in half, like this, other half like that, and it's ready. If you enjoy the content of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would make me very happy, and it just shows me that what I'm doing is actually useful for you. For this last tortilla for breakfast, we're going to do something different. But before that, I want to start cutting my avocados. I actually buy my avocados frozen from Costco, so that in the morning, as soon as I wake up, I take 1 or 2 out of the fridge, and then it's ready to go. So in this case, that's what it is. Your tortilla, and put it in the toaster, like so. And you want to wait a little bit, maybe count to 20 or something like that. You just want it to be a little bit hot. Now, this is good. Some cottage cheese, like this. Cheese is actually really good for you, very good for you. It has very little fat, and very little no carbohydrate. So look, looks like this. You can start adding your avocado like that. What I like to use, because I really love that spice, is I use paprika. So you can put paprika on top of this, a little bit, not too much. And then you add your rucola. And then what I do is I actually buy a pomegranate. I buy it and then I actually get rid of all the seeds and I put them in a bag like this so that I have them directly in the freezer ready for when I use it. So in this instance, I'm taking a few like that. And that's it. You're ready. So I don't know for you, but for me it looks absolutely delicious. As far as the carb count is concerned, each one of these little tortilla is worth 1.1 ration or 11 grams. I'm going to show you again the brand in case you find it in your country, or maybe you can buy something similar. This is the brand. As you can see, they're like 15 centimeters. They're smaller than the ones that you have like for quesadillas. Obviously these are wheat tortilla. It would be, you could go even better and just buy corn tortillas. The problem I find with them is that they are very brittle. They break quite easily. And the ones I can find anyway, I can find here, are only a small size like that. So it's not very easy. That's why I prefer to use these ones from wheat. But you could, if you find something that you find healthier or better for you, I mean, you just have to calculate the carbohydrates. I will see you next time. You take care, my friend. Bye-bye.